Wait, that's an instant situation. Pick up the book of Jonah, chapter 1. Y'all already familiar with the story of Jonah. I don't even have to jump. I don't really have to even touch on this him. Y'all already know it. They wrote a song about it. Y'all know the song. You already know the whole story. God sent Jonah. He wrote the Nineveh. He wrote the preach the gospel to the wicked. He wrote. They just get it rolling, just get it going. That's what happened. This is Jonah chapter 1, at verse 1.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Now the word of the Lord
came
unto Jonah the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it.
Oh, goodness. Told him to go to Nineveh and cry against it.
That's right.
Hold you that. Give me Nahum 1:1. Y'all all right? Amen. I know some are still flipping for Jonah, ain't it? I'll give you a hint. It ain't between Matthew and Mark. So I was trying to jump over after Daniel and Hosea. See if you get a little close. Ain't but 2 pages or something. Hold on, what did he say? Is that Jonah with a J? I get the spelling same shot, spell out, call it out to somebody. I said, do they still spell it? They said, no, you spell it. I said, oh, you spell it the new way. I ain't going to be wrong. Listen to this here. Nahum, chapter 1 at verse 1.
Amen.
Listen to the book.
The burden of Nineveh.
Did I tell you about the burden before, y'all? I tell y'all Wednesday about the burden. Isn't that right? This was the article, the prophecy. Listen.
The burden of Nineveh.
Uh-huh.
The book of the vision of Nahum.
Uh-huh.
The Elkoshite.
Uh-huh.
God is jealous.
God is jealous.
And the Lord revengeth.
And the Lord revengeth.
The Lord revengeth.
The Lord revengeth.
And is furious.
And is furious.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Let me tell you something. You know something? Jonah and Nahum saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing. God angry with Nineveh. Yes. One didn't go there and say he angry. The other one saying, peace and blessings be upon you, my brother.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Nahum said, God is furious. Isn't that right? I said, God take vengeance on his adversary. See, anytime you don't obey God's word, you become an adversary to the Lord.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? Which make you an enemy. You somebody that oppose God.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Now, he sent Jonah to do something. Let me show you something. Let me show you how that work out. Listen to here, Jonah chapter 1. And we're going to probably jump back into Nahum again. So, hold that. Jonah chapter 1.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, verse 2 you left off?
Verse 2, yes,
listen.
Sir. Arise, go to Nineveh.
Do what?
That great city. And cry against it.
Cry against it.
For their wickedness.
Is
come up before me.
Uh-huh.
But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish.
And flee unto Tarshish.
From the presence of the Lord.
From the presence of the Lord.
And went down to Joppa.
And
he found a ship going to Tarshish.
Uh-huh.
So he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all already familiar with the story, but I'm sure that's something you missed. Here you find where Jonah was told to go to Nineveh, as when Nahum cried out against him. Cried against that great city. Now the Bible said he fled from the presence of the Lord. That's a reason why we're going to touch on why, different than the lies you hear in these songs these people tell you. These songs these folk tell you, Jonah was running from preaching. Jonah didn't want to be a preacher. You ain't going to find it nowhere written in this Bible. Jonah already a preacher. Ain't how you going to tell Jonah running from being a Jonah, go to Nineveh, I'm going to make you a preacher. No, Lord, I don't want to be no preacher. I'm going to go somewhere else. That probably in that lay down nigga Bible. That ain't in this book here. One they make up as they keep going. I say what the book say. You're not going to find this type of doctrine teaching inside the Bible. Isn't that right? When he told this man to go, he fled from the presence of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Just to kind of paraphrase for you so you know, he went on in a ship and found himself going somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord had a fish prepared for Jonah. Isn't that right? And the ship wound up, they throwed him overboard, and Jonah wound up in the belly of the fish. Let me show you what happened. Jump over to chapter 3.
Yes,
chapter 3, verse 1.
Yes, sir.
Just move y'all through. I want to show y'all something. Listen to the book.
And the word of the Lord.
And the word of the Lord.
Came unto Jonah the second time.
Came unto Jonah the second time. He done talked to him one time and told him what to do. So Jonah didn't do it. Now he's talking the second time. Listen.
Saying, Arise.
Arise.
Go unto Nineveh.
Go unto Nineveh.
That great city.
That great city.
And preach unto it.
And preach unto it.
The preaching that I bid thee.
The preaching that I bid thee. Come on.
So Jonah arose.
Jonah rose.
And went unto Nineveh.
And went unto Nineveh.
According to the word of the Lord.
According to the word of the Lord.
Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey.
Listen, it was a 3-day journey to Nineveh. A day's journey was considered to be 20 miles. This was a 3-day, this 60 miles. Look how quick Jonah got there. Go ahead.
And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey.
I told you we were black. That guy from Jamaica don't impress me. Jonah was gone. It was 3 days journey. Jonah go, whoo, whoo. That's right. Jonah had to get it. Well, how you going to get there? When Sanders are, they talking about that Jamaican guy breaking some record. Jonah been broke a record.
That's right. That's right.
That was a 3-day Jonah. Jonah fell in the city. Ha, a day.
Day's journey. That's right.
You know what'll make you get it right? God put you in a situation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, it's a 3-day journey for somebody that ain't in no real rush. It's a 3-day journey for somebody who want to kind of take their time and ease and don't want to hurt them. But when you've been disobedient and God put you in a situation to bring you out, man, I get that in no time.
Amen.
Isn't that right? A lot of you, it take you to get in some situation, you'll start serving God better.
Amen.
That's true.
When the word of the Lord come and God speak to you by his holy prophets and his preachers and his apostles, you got to mend your way, folks.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? God didn't keep wasting no time, no 3-4 times. Second time he talked, Jonah already running. Head to Nineveh now. Isn't that right? When he got in there, he started crying out in the belly of that well. He knew when he got out there and God done spared him and threw him up on dry land, I got to move now.
That's right.
I tell this church now, folks, you got to get some things to something. Don't sit here and let God put some things in your life make you serve him better.
That's right. Amen.
God will start moving some people and mess around, or God will move you.
That's right.
I know I got folks here trying to live a double life. You got to mend your ways to come on to the book.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Folks, look, they trying to find fault in me. The fault ain't in me. The fault's in you.
Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and admit, just like Jonah did. When them folks start talking about call on your God, that's why Jonah let them know, no, the fault's in me.
That's right. That's right.
I don't use them folks sitting around. I know God told me to go somewhere, and I'm going to mess around and call everybody. That ship was told. They tried to hold on to Jonah a little longer. That's why. Hey, Negro, you want to get out this ship, man. They tried to hold on to Jonah a little longer. After why God was tearing that ship up so bad, they had to get Jonah off that ship.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
God caused a wind to come up on that ship, caused some problem to come in there,
Yes,
right?
That's right.
Other brother, he still got me in Nahum.
Amen.
This is what Nahum said about Nahum 1. 1 and 1. Come on down.
Amen. The burden of Nineveh.
Yeah.
The book of the vision of Nahum.
Uh-huh.
The Elkoshite.
Yeah.
God is jealous.
God is jealous.
And the Lord revengeth.
And the Lord revengeth.
The Lord revengeth.
The Lord revengeth.
And is furious.
And is furious.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Yeah.
And he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
He reserved wrath for his enemies.
The Lord is slow to anger.
The Lord is slow to anger.
And great in power.
And he great in power. Come on.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
And he not at all going to acquit the wicked. Mm-hmm. Come on.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
You hear that? Mm-hmm. He got his way in the whirlwind. Mm-hmm.
And in the storm.
And in the storm. What he called to get on that water? A storm, didn't he?
That's right.
Isn't that right? He caused a storm to come up on that water and that got it right, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
He already know this thing. Lord, let me tell y'all something. When trouble comes, when God starts shaking this stuff up, y'all better give God his due.
Amen.
They haven't told them people, said, God have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm.
Yes, sir.
God will do it to you.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Isn't that right? These earthquakes, they saying they hate it. Folks, it's just beginning for these folks. God got some more ground he going to open up.
Yes, sir.
He
right.
made the land consume you, folks. You
Yes,
better
sir.
get your life. Mend your ways.
Yes, sir. Amen.
You know, I know what God done got. I ain't going to back up for nobody in this church. I ain't going to compromise. God ain't got to put me in no better nowhere. And he certainly ain't going to put me in no hell to make me do better.
Amen.
I'm going to do better now. I already got a witness. I already been told, get the moving, Smith.
Yes, sir.
You sit around procrastinating the same word you supposed to go cry and tell the people. God will let it come on you.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Back over there, the fourth chapter, third chapter?
Third chapter, fourth verse.
At the fourth verse, Jonah, the third chapter, at the fourth verse. Let me show y'all something. Come on.
And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey.
He began to enter into the city a day's journey.
And he cried.
And he cried.
And said, yet 40 days.
Yet 40 days.
And Nineveh shall be overthrown.
You hear what he said? Yet 40 days and Nineveh going to be overthrown. Yes, listen.
So the people of Nineveh believed God.
And the people of Nineveh believed God.
And proclaimed a fast.
And they proclaimed a fast.
And put on sackcloth.
And put on sackcloth.
From the greatest of them even to the least of them.
Listen what else they did.
For word came unto the king of Nineveh. And he arose from his throne.
Yeah.
And he laid his robe from him. And covered him with sackcloth and sat in ashes.
They put that down for shame. They put on it with shame. Listen, folks ain't shame now.
That's right.
Listen.
And he caused it to be proclaimed.
And he caused it to be proclaimed.
And published through Nineveh.
And caused it to be, he caused it to be called out and caused it to be written all through Nineveh.
Yes,
come on.
By decree of the king.
Yeah, by the decree of the king.
And his nobles saying, let neither man nor beast.
Do what?
Herd nor flock. Taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water.
Listen.
But let man and beast be covered with sackcloth.
Yeah.
And cry mightily.
And cry mightily.
Unto God.
Unto God.
Yea, let them turn every one from